And your potential boss wants to invite you out to lunch. If you're me, you're like, oh, hate eating in front of people because it makes me nervous. But Diane Gottsman is going to help us get through all that. She's joining us this morning with the 7 things you should not be eating when you're on that job interview lunch. It's good to see you.
Nice to see you. And you know why they take you on a lunch interview?
Why?
Because they want to see how you're going to behave in front of their clients.
Oh,
they
I never
want to
even
check
thought about
out
that.
your social skills. So that's why we've got to know what we're doing. Second interviews are generally conducted over a meal, second or third, when you get to a certain level. So
I haven't been on a job interview in years, Diane.
Shelley was telling me that there's a kale shortage. Is that really true?
This is true. There is a kale shortage. So I'm going to take this home with me when we're done. Why not kale?
Because notoriously, anything green sticks to your teeth.
True.
You know, kale is not as sticky as spinach, so you always stay away from the green salads at a job interview. You know, you think, well, I'm going to order moderate. I'm going to just order a salad instead. And no, because it's stuck between your teeth.
Okay, so what happens if you do get something and you know you've got something in your teeth? Do you excuse yourself?
You excuse yourself.
Pick it out?
No, you do not pick it out.
Okay.
And you don't do this. You know, you're talking to that person, like they cannot notice. They notice that you're cleaning your teeth with your tongue.
So just excuse yourself.
So you just say, if you'd excuse me for one moment. Don't say I've got something in my teeth, and you do too. You know, you just have to excuse yourself.
Okay. Another important thing not to eat when you're out on that job interview lunch: sloppy joes, cheesy fries, anything very messy.
It can be your favorite food. You know, you're going to a restaurant that they sell an array of things, and don't go for the sloppy joes or anything that's finger licking good. You pick something that is easy to cut, that you can cut in little small bites so you can chew and swallow quickly.
I'm thinking about these items. I'm like, oh, what would I eat?
So something boneless, like a chicken breast. Chicken breast
with
and
vegetables.
Oh yes, vegetables.
Because
not
those
rice.
get stuck in your teeth.
Rice, yes, that's right. And rice might get stuck in your teeth if it's grainy. So pasta, something else you don't want to.
So spaghetti, a big no-no, huh?
It's a big no, because you have to twirl it around. You get a basketball-sized pasta mound, and then you shove it in your mouth.
Swirl and twirl?
And then it gets on your clothes. Inevitably. And now you notice I don't give you any utensils here today. I'm not even going to let you practice
That would end up on my shirt, for sure. Okay, let's talk about like expensive things, like a big steak or a lobster or surf and turf. Can I order that?
No, that is a no. You want to order middle of the road. Now, if they take you to, let's say you're really fancy and you're applying for a big job and they take you to a really high-end restaurant, well, of course you're not going to order something menial. So you're going to watch the guy that's interviewing you or the woman that's interviewing you, the recruiter, and you kind of order along the same lines, and they're going to let you order first. So you can say, now, do you have a suggestion? What do you suggest? And if they say, I'm going to get the lobster, that means that requires that you're going to have to wear this big old baby bib. You might choose to order something else, but along the same price point.
So just ask what are you having? Okay,
do you have any suggestions?
I like that. Kiddie meal? Can I get the kiddie meal? Maybe I'm not that hungry that day.
Yeah, that's a no, and that is for real. People actually order the kiddie meal because they say, I'm really not that hungry and I don't have a big appetite. I'm just going to order off the kids' meal. No, that's like wearing a baby bib. That's what they're going to remember about you, along with the kale in your teeth.
Not good.
It's not going well.
All right, I see a big glass of wine here. So I gotta know.
I'm the interviewer, and I say, Shelley, I'm going to have a glass of wine, and it's lunch.
It's lunchtime.
I'm going to have a glass of wine. Would you like a glass? You're going to say, no, thank you.
Oh,
you
really?
know,
I'll take 2.
Because I'm afraid you would say, how much?
How many glasses can I have?
So you're just going to say, you know, I'm going to pass. You go right ahead. That shows that you're using your good judgment. That means that. That does not mean that you can never order wine once you get the job.
What if it's a dinner interview? What if I'm out to dinner?
If it's a dinner interview, if you are applying for this, again, it depends on if you're a brand new college graduate and they're taking you out, or if you are applying for a CEO position and they have been, quote, wining and dining you. So good judgment prevails. Dinner interview, perhaps. Now, that doesn't mean it's a yes. It means under certain circumstances. But you're not going to get drunk. It's plain and simple.
Yeah, it's not gonna be
You're not going to turn up the bottle.
What about dessert? So you've come to the end of your meal. You made it through your kale. And, you know, all your other hurdles.
The minefield. And peel and eat shrimp. Let's not forget that. That's a no.
Peel and eat shrimp. That wouldn't work out. Do we order dessert?
If you still feel like there's more conversation to be had and your interviewer says, would you like dessert? Then you're going to use your best judgment.
Okay.
But if it's over and they're looking at the time, you're not going to say, I love that bananas Foster, so I think I'm going to take it to go.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
You're just going to say, I'm fine, thank you. Now, if they order something, you can order coffee or hot tea or the dessert, but don't ask for a doggy bag.
Don't take it home.
Do not take anything home.
Okay.
Even if you have half of your meal left, don't say, I'm going to take this home for later because I'm starving and I haven't found a job yet. So
wear extra antiperspirant.
Yes.
That always makes me nervous. A lunch interview, anytime you're at a lunch with your boss or something like that, it is nerve-wracking. No matter how long you've had the job.
It's just like going out on a date. If we can remember those days. You know, it's you're nervous and you think that everything you were doing is being noticed, and it is.
Well, this is great information. And of course, Diane just had this story posted on the Huffington Post, so you can search for it there. Look for that. Diane Gottsman is our etiquette expert. She's with the Protocol School of Texas, PSOTX.com, DianeGottsman.com. And you can give her a call if you've got questions at 826-7400. Again, 826